You cannot quit. Recently, you've probably been thinking, is this all worth it? Is it going to pay off? All the work, all the sacrifices, all the pain that I'm putting myself through on a daily basis when I could just take such an easy route. For me personally, I went through this recently. I started questioning, like, is everything I'm doing even worth it? Like, I've been at this for over 2.5 years now, and I'm still no happier than what I was when I started. My bank account is no better than when I started, other than working my 9 to 5, obviously, but I'm not making any money through doing this. But for me, I've changed the path a few times, not because I quit, simply because my values changed. But you're not going to know if it's all worth it until you reach that goal, until you hit that end goal. And that's probably the most painful part to a degree. You don't actually know if it's worth it. It could be a year, 2 years until you find out if it's paid off or not. But what do you actually gain from quitting? You have this vision in your head. You're probably too far into it. Your brain has been rewired through taking in all this content, surrounding yourself with new people, isolating yourself. You can no longer go back. And that's just me being honest. I've tried to a certain degree. I've actually tried it. And you just end up going insane. You're like, oh no, like, I should be working right now. What am I doing? Why am I just sat down? I've got 2 hours of just free time, and I'm choosing to sit down and do nothing. Nah, something came right. I'm too lazy. Bro, like, you're too far gone. You are too far gone. You are too far in to actually go back. And when you do quit, what like I was saying, what do you gain? What do you actually gain? Like, you know what I mean? Nothing. You haven't came up with anything. Maybe your life will be a bit more comfortable. The workload's a lot less. But is there any pride in that? We're young as well. We're all here. Everyone watching this, we're young. Even if you're 50 years old watching this, you are young. You've still got a lot of life ahead of you. And what, you're just going to sit down and do nothing? Play PlayStation, watch YouTube? What do you gain from that? Other than just being comfortable. Comfortability is the only thing that you gain. Then all this work that you've put in is just for nothing. You might as well just keep on pushing until you get something that you can show people. Oh yeah, I've done this, and this is what I got. But you're gonna stop with nothing to show. And the truth is, like, you are too far gone, and you'll never be the same. Be it like the thought of just doing average things, which is coming home and just chilling after work, that won't interest you. Whether you like it or not, it just doesn't interest you. Like, I can talk from experience, because maybe, what was it, like 2 weeks ago, I had like a little break. I just had to just take a breather, not to quit, but to find out what it is that I want to do. Because I was creating content, and it wasn't going how I had planned. I was like, what is it that I want to do? Like, is it content, or am I just filling a void so I can tell myself, oh no, like, you are trying to better yourself. And I stopped, and my main focus was Instagram at the time. So I'd stop posting everything, because how I'd do it is I'd post on YouTube, but my main focus would be Instagram, and I'd use clips. And during that week, I'm not gonna lie to you, it was nice just to come home and sort of just relax. Like, not be like, okay, like, I need to do this, I need to do that. All right, once that's done, I need to go and do this. Because that's that sort of why I have a lot of stuff to do after work. You know, gym, come home, wash up my lunchbox, jump in the shower, create this content, go eat because I got bulking goals and stuff like that. So it's a lot. And I was like, okay, what is it I want to do? Then honestly, I got bored. So I think I had like 4 days off or something like that. And then I was like, all right, let me come back because I can't just stop. I don't have it in me just to stop and do nothing. Like, if I'm going to stop something, then there needs to be something else lined up that I can put my focus to. Otherwise, I'll go mad. Now, I feel real guilty. And now the goals changed slightly. It's just I'm focusing on YouTube because that's where I have the most fun. Because on Instagram, like, everything's got to be condensed. I don't want to bore you lot because this is to help you lot, but everything's got to be condensed. And I can't get the message across that I want. Like, it just doesn't hit the same. But yeah, I can ramble on for as long as I like. I usually do it like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes long. And now I've done this for you lot. Just instead of quitting, just take a breather. A few days, a weekend, or, you know, Monday to Friday, however long you need. Just reset, because I was going hard for like 2.5 years, like straight. Like, I was just going mad. So I needed that break just to reset and sort of realign myself with my values and my goals. What is it that I want? This is what I want. How do I get there? Because right now, what you're doing may be exactly what I was doing. You may think it's the right thing, but it's not. So instead of just quitting and being like, fuck it, nah, it's not worked, I need to stop. Just look, okay, does this align with my values? Is it going to get me to X goal or Y goal? No, it's not. My values have changed from 6 months ago. 6 months ago, I just wanted to make money. But now, I don't care about the money. I want to have an impact on the world. I want to provide real value. So maybe the vehicle you're using, trying to get to your goal, it may not be suited to you. You may need a little upgrade now. And that's how you got to think of it. Don't just pack in the whole entire goal, scrap it. Nah, it's not working. Change the plan, but never the goal, right? The goal is always going to be there. Whether you like it or not, you will never be able to erase that goal. Because when you're 50 years old, you're sat there, you're not really happy with your life. You're just coping. You're like, shit, what if? What if I kept on going? Because you always heard it. It's always the hardest right before you're about to get that breakthrough. And I'll be honest with you now. A lot of people say it's down to consistency, which consistency plays a massive part, but there also needs to be intention behind it. And if you're showing up every day, but there's no intention to get better, do the task to the best of your ability, you're not going to ever reach that goal, because it's not luck. Everyone you look up to, they're absolutely killing it. It wasn't luck. There was a game plan put in place, and they executed that game plan through consistency, discipline, and intention. Okay, a lot of people, they miss that step. Intention. Intention is such a key part in the actions you're doing. Otherwise, you're never going to get better. Like, you can claim, let me put it very simple. You can go to the gym, but if you're just going through the motions, you're doing piss easy weight. It's not even giving you a pump. You're not even struggling. There's no point, is there? Like, you're not going to get any better, but you're just claiming that you go to the gym. If there's no intention, your physique will stay the same. So don't give up. You cannot quit, because you're not going to be the same as what you was beforehand when you just didn't give a rat's ass about any of this. You've rewired your brain too much. Work with intention. And if you need to, take a breather. Reanalyze the plan. Maybe the plan needs to change. Maybe you're not the same person with the same values you was 6 months ago. So you need to change the vehicle that you're using to get to these goals. Just keep on going. Like, it will pay off. It will. There's a reason that this vision is in your head. It's not by accident. God put it in your head for a reason, because you need to be the person to carry the light for your friends, your family, or even yourself. So keep showing up, keep working hard, and I promise you, if you do everything right, it will all pay off.